Hey all, welcome to Real Little Britain. Folks, tonight I've got another beer for you, and this one comes from Siren. Now, this is a collaboration brew between Siren, okay, and Stave Brewery in America. Now, I have had a couple of beers from Stave. They have been mind-boggling, absolutely mind-boggling. This one here is obviously a collaboration. All Brits are off, and it is an English style bitter but with a twist. Okay, it comes in at 4.5% ABV. Now, Siren is a local brewery from mine, Finch Hampstead, 10-15 minute drive from home. So always spoiled with their beers, but it's great because they do a wide selection, and the quality is generally good. Now, that is opened with a lovely hiss and a nice little bit of smokiness. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a Siren glass. You might see it in the beers in it. So the beer itself is pouring with good carbonation, and it has got that wonderful head developed, 3-finger head, just off white in colour, tightly packed bubbles. The beer is a deep golden colour with a tint of burnt orange to it. You can see the carbonation really streaming up that glass. Folks, it looks absolutely fantastic. The head is now starting to disperse. Wow. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Okay, the first thing you're picking up, it's like charred grain. You get that Lucozade orange smell, like orange glucose. You get a little bit of candy sugar. You get like sour lemons. It just has that deep sweet malt notes to it. There's light cloves. It smells gorgeous. Folks, you can see the head is basically just went down, but it's still fizzing away. Let's go straight in. Cheers. Now, the body on the beer is really weak. So you're getting the roundness of it's like Maris Otter malts, maybe a little bit of crystal malt, which is leaving that sweetness to the beer. This has got 12 strains of yeast put in it to give it that different fermentation process, the different flavours and tastes from all these different yeasts. And it's done that because this isn't your typical English bitter. This is an English bitter which has been totally transformed. It's got that sour element to it. It has that musty element as well. So the beer's fermented with 12 different strains of Brettanomyces. I don't know how to pronounce that. Quickly makes it something far from ordinary, and it is. You know, this is not an ordinary beer. The beer is completely different. I really do like the style. The only thing I would turn around and say is that it's not really hoppy. And okay, it's an English bitter, but English bitter normally has fuggles in it. It's got Challenger in it. Actually, it says here it's got malt base with English Challenger and Fuggle hops. Now, a lot of people are bit iffy about English hops, Fuggles or Challenger, but actually used in high quantities, you will get that hoppy taste. This isn't like that. This is just, I'm a bit disappointed. I think it'd be different if it was more highly hopped, but I like the idea of using the 12 different strains of yeast. Very, very good. What's the finish like in the beer? The finish is lightly malted, quite dry, leaving a wheat oiliness in the inside of the mouth, which is finished off with it's very much like a palate plucking and dry sour notes, which leads to quite a crisp bitterness. What do I give Siren Craft and Crook Stave for their All Brits Are Off? Their English style bitter with a twist at 4.5%. Folks, I think it's a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10. That doesn't mean that it's just an average beer. I think two things. One, I would put more hops in it. And secondly, the different types and strains of yeasts, they're new to me. So that's something which my palate will need to start understanding a bit more. And through my own brewing, start to experiment a bit more. But I like the idea. I'm guessing that the yeast idea came from Crook Stave and not Siren. I may be corrected, but folks, I would say get this beer, try it, review it, let me know what you think of it. But overall, quite a solid beer. That's Real Little Britain doing a review on Siren Crafts and Crook Stave's All Brits Are Off at 4.5%. Cheers, folks, and Slam a Cara.